Good morning, everybody. This is my day 2 of my Dolphin Island trip. It is absolutely beautiful out here. The skies are blue, but the wind is blowing so hard. It was blowing really hard yesterday, but it's blowing a lot harder today. But anyway, we've got plans. We're going to have a good day today. We've got some things in store. So y'all come along with me. It's going to be a good day. It's going to be a fabulous day. It's going to be a blessed day. So y'all come with me. Let's go. Okay, y'all, I just want to let you know, before I get my day started, I just want y'all to know it's really windy here. So I'm going to be using a wireless mic. And so I'm trying to cut down on the wind noise. So if the audio is not as good on this video as it should be, just know that I'm trying to figure out a better way of cutting down on the wind noise, and I'm doing the best that I can do. But thank you for your understanding, and go with me, and let's have a great day, because guess what it's going to be? It's going to be a good day. Windy or not, we're going to have a great day. I'm checking out this area right here. Y'all, it says that there's manatees that come up in here. This is like a little bay. Looks like people are lining up for the Mobile Ferry. Let's see what the hours are. There it is right there. I guess that's where you would catch it, right here. Here are the prices. Here are the times that they leave, and here are the prices over here. $15, that's not bad. Oh, well, those are one-way tickets, okay? So it'll actually cost you, if you're just in a car, you know, it's going to be $15. So plus $6 for every person that comes, unless rides, unless you're 3 and under. Oh, the furry friends, the doggies and the kitty cats, they ride for free. It saves a good hour and a half, maybe even 2 hours of your time if you take the ferry. It would be fun, you know, just fun to get on here and ride and just find out what that's all about. So we may do that our next trip. It won't be this time, but maybe next time. Wow, look at this. I guess what is that? That is so interesting. You can stand up here and see what's going on. Wow, let's go down here and see what this is. Interesting. Wow. Oh, there's like a little, I guess that's like a little air hole up there? I don't know. Not sure what this is. Let's see if we can get some information on the sign and see what they have to say about it. Between 1898 and 1903, to upgrade the defenses of the fort, the battery held 3 to 3.5 inch rapid fire cannons. Oh, okay. Oh, and that's where the cannon sat, right there on the thing right there. These guns were to be used against ships that slipped underneath the fire of the larger guns inside the fort. The battery was used until World War I. All right, let's go back down. You know what? I bet this is where they kept all of their supplies for shooting the cannonballs and such. Wow. So much history. It feels weird to walk in here just knowing that there's no telling how many men that served that walked these steps and were in these rooms right here. How neat is that? They would shoot the ships that were coming in that were under fire, that would miss the fire of the bigger cannons firing at them. They would shoot them from here. Oh. Ooh. Heavy duty. Wow. All right, look at wow. Look at this ball and chain. That is insane. 19th century shipwreck. The huge timbers you see are a ship's keel section that was washed ashore in the fury of Hurricane George's in the fall of 1998. The remains form the bottom ridge line of the ship and would have held the ribs of the ship hull. During an expert analysis of the materials and the construction, it was indicated that the ship was built in the 1800s or earlier. Wow. However, the purpose of the ship, its origin, and the fate of the crew is unknown. Look at this. This is what's left of it, and it is still rotting away, y'all. That is interesting. Look at those big beams the ship was made out of. Interesting, huh? Okay, the British occupation of Dauphin Island from February to April 1815. I can't get it out of my mouth. Okay, read about this is very interesting. Sir John Keane was recovering from wounds that he suffered during the defeat of New Orleans, and they landed on Dauphin Island to act as reserve during operations against Americans. Only 2 days after that, the surrender of Fort Bower says that the British warship arrived at Mobile Point with word that the United States and Great Britain had agreed to peace terms, so ending the War of 1812. Read about it. This is so interesting. Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm going to try to show you this if it's humanly possible with all this wind, but here's a map of the fort. So I didn't know it, but you have to pay $10 to get in. It's 5 for children, and but this gives you a map of what you're going to be looking at. So let's start off right here. Let's see what's in here. Oh, that's the men's bathroom. Ladies' bathroom. Well, now we know, don't we? Let's see. So we can go upstairs. Oh, and look. Okay, this might have been for something for the horse and carriages or whatever they had back then that they were using to transport. Current setup. Oh, this is the south gun ramp. Okay. Let's see. Warning, do not stand on cistern. Ooh, y'all, check this out. All right, we're going in. All right. Let's see what this is all about. Oh, they used to get through here. This was their safety when they were walking down through these corridors to get from one point to the other. This is really neat. I guess they could scamper up this wall right here, this steep embankment thing. Oh. Not sure what that is. It's a dark room up there. I don't think I want to go in there. Kind of looks scary. I'm not brave enough to walk through there. It feels cool in there though. Okay, here's a window that they would look out of and shoot out of, I guess. Oh wow, another place to shoot out of. I guess this is like the cistern that they were talking about. Keep out, it says. Keep out. There's a bunch of these little windows though, and I guess that was good for just shooting, and then if they needed to get out and go up, they could through this little doorway right here. Woo, there's water coming. Oh, that's water coming up. It just splashed, so I guess it's coming up from the ocean. Wow, that's neat. Okay, here is the map of the fort. I think what I showed y'all a while ago was not, but I didn't have my glasses on in my defense. But this is a map of the fort, and it gives you, it's numbered to give you everything that you need to know about the fort as you walk through it. So I thought that was pretty cool. So yeah, let's continue our little walkthrough. Siege of Fort Gaines. Oh my gosh. That is terrible. Okay, y'all. This is the bakery. This is where all the bread was cooked for the garrison. Storage barrels of flour can be seen in the rooms to the right. To use these ovens, you would first build a fire in them and then let it burn down to ashes. Ashes would be raked out of the ovens, and the bread would then be placed in them by way of long bread boards. A set of iron doors were closed on the outside, and the ovens would radiate the heat from bricks baked and the bricks baked the bread. Goodness gracious, I can't get that out of my mouth. Ooh, gotta be careful through here. But here's the tables. Look at the ovens. Wow, that's neat, huh? bakery. How neat is that? Ooh, that one goes way back, doesn't it? But I guess if they're cooking for 400 men, they would have to be big, right? Ooh, there's salt pot. Never heard of a salt pot before, but there it is. Okay, this is a magazine, so I guess that means magazine being that this is where they would keep a lot of their ammunition. Oh, and look at this. Now, what is this? That is interesting to me. They're like little tracks. No, I guess that's interesting. I guess they would load these things up. And maybe there was something that rolled down these tracks. I don't know. That is very interesting to me. Oh, what is that up there? Another window, that's for sure. Maybe somebody crawled up there and was shooting at that window at some point. But at the magazine, I'm assuming this is where they would keep ammunition. And look, y'all, there is another hole right there. Wow. Hey, y'all. Okay, so I got home and I got to reading about the fort. And outside of all of these rooms, they're numbered. And so they tell you exactly, you know, what the room is and, you know, and what went on in that particular room or whatever. But the powder magazine, it says, opening into the courtyard beneath the coastal batteries, these rooms show tracks on the ceiling on which traveled slings hauling ammunition. Over the doors are visible 4 davits which hoisted the ammunition up to the gun crews. It said, interior hoists are located opposite the top of the steel stairways. So that answers the question about the tracks that we saw there in the powder magazines. But yeah, this is the information that they give you. Very, very interesting. If I'd have known that I was going to do this tour before I went, I would have done my homework a little bit better. And so I would have a little bit better information for you. But this is it right here. So you get the chance to go, pick one of these up. And this was really worth the trip. So, but anyway, back to the video. Let's go up this way and see what we can find. Oh, wow, y'all. We got a bird's eye view of the fort. Look at that. A bird's eye view. It says do not climb. I would imagine that spot right there was where another cannon was. And really, it looks like they walled in some of these ways in and out of the buildings. Okay, it says, all right, this is the latrine, and it says right here that the beneath the gun platform In earthworks, the latrine is accessible by tunnel. Latrine, huh? So let's go and see. That's interesting. Says the latrine was not your everyday outhouse. It had 10 seats that connected by the way of a culvert to the bay. The tide would come in and out once a day and flush the toilets. This was necessary being that over 400 men use these latrines daily. Whew. It was connected to the courtyard by a long tunnel and rifle lines by doorways to the left and to the right. Let's go see. Oh, check that out. Golly, you can't even go poop by yourself. I guess this is where everybody would sit. And it would fall right there. Oof. Okay. That's interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 10 right here. And then if push came to shove, you had to jump off the latrine and start shooting. You could do it right here in this little doorway thing. That is interesting, y'all. There's little holes everywhere, little holes and windows everywhere. Here's another one. Here's another one. There are tons of them. There's windows everywhere to put your gun out there and shoot, I guess, huh? I can't imagine shooting a cannon out into the water like that. Okay, we're going to go up these steps. We're going to see what's up here. We hadn't been up top yet, but one time, and that was on the other side of the fort. So let's go find out what this is all about. Oh, you can tell this is where one of the cannons were. Look at all these. There's 3 places where these cannons could have been. Wow. I guess they were shooting from here, and then maybe the guys were lined up at these little shooting at these little windows right here. And there's our flag right there. Okay, I found out that all of these ramps here are for the ammunition carts. That's what these are all about. So, you know, the ammunition carts, they'd load them up and blow them up those ramps right there and take them up to where they needed to go to be used in the cannons. That to me is awfully interesting. Okay, we are about to walk into the quartermaster's office, and it says here that part of the southeast corner was removed to construct the concrete magazine entrance. Fort supplies and uniforms as such were kept here. So, oh, look, there's a bed. I guess they slept here, huh? One bed. Oh. Look at this. Interesting. A table. I don't know about sleeping on something like this, but I guess if you had a decent enough mattress, but I doubt back then there was any such thing as a comfortable mattress, especially when you're at war. There's a window. Look at that window right there. Oh, and this is a place that they could hang their coats and things like that. But let's see, this one sleeps. We know at least 2 people because there's 2 beds here. The quartermaster's office. Let's go over here and see. Okay, here's another one. Oh, this must have been a place to eat too, you know, where they would sit down and eat, or I don't know, or get their supplies ready. I don't know. Fort supplies such as uniforms were kept here, is what it says. So, quartermaster's building, the forts. Oh, this is a store for all the military supplies except ammunition was stored and distributed here by the quartermaster. He was responsible for all the supplies and even would charge soldiers for their items damaged for reasons other than everyday use. Oh gosh. So you're fighting for your country and they're charging you for the stuff that you had to use. Oh, and here's some more beds. Wow. And tables. Interesting. So I have to read this to you. This is to a Mrs. Johnson. It says, "Dear Madam, I have the painful duty of informing you of the death of your son, Martin A. Smith, who departed this life last Sunday morning as I was commanding the company. I could not leave and go to see him. They found him in good spirits and very hopeful of getting better. Finally, that he was not improving in count through the influence of a sergeant unit. I succeeded in getting him admitted into a general hospital where he had good attention and the very best that he got. As his friend, done all that I could possibly do for him under the circumstances. I used my money and credit liberally in procuring him the delicacies that the arm and ration did not afford. I spent money in the amount of $55 for him and would gladly spend 10 times that amount if it would have benefited him. It will be some consolation for you to know that he was not without friends who attended his every want. While he was a soldier, he won the confidence and the esteem of his officers and had but a few equals in his regiment. I would send him home if I had the means, but I shall have the grave properly marked so that in any future day that you should want his body brought home, you'll find no difficulty in finding his grave. His effects were buried with him, save his small valise, and it is not worth sending it home, but if you request, I will send it to you. Please inform his sister at Central City. Allow me to extend you my heartfelt sympathy, and may God enable you to bear the affliction with Christian fortitude, for you have a devoted and affectionate son and sincere friend. Very truly yours, Lieutenant William J. McIntyre. P.S. I shall expect an answer." And it gives his address, and it says, "Martin requested me, in case of anything happening to him, to keep watch as a memento of our friendship. It is at home." Y'all, that is so sweet. It gives me chill bumps and makes me want to cry. All in the same breath. But there are letters here to loved ones, and it just to sisters and mothers, and there's Martin right there. Bless his heart. This right here, it shows you the plans that was used to build the fort, and and it gives credit to the people who built the fort. A lot of pictures and just all sorts of, there's even a map right here. I know you can't see that very well, and it talks about the Battle of Mobile Bay and the ships that came in to help fight that battle. So this is a very interesting little piece of history right here just in this room. And let me see what it's called. It says, The Voices of the Past. Wow. Do you want a pressed penny? Yeah, you can, for 51 cents, you can get a souvenir penny right here. That's kind of neat. And there's all sorts of reading material right here. Coming up events. Oh, there's going to be a Somerset concert lineup. That ought to be pretty good. Let's walk in here and see. Good morning.
Good morning.
Admission tickets can be bought here in the souvenir shop. Adults are 10 and children are $5. Well, y'all, that has been my trip out to Fort Gaines. Fort, it's unreal. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful piece of history. Let me say that. A tragic piece of history, but it's just a beautiful place. So if you get the opportunity, like I said before, y'all come out and just visit. I think we all need to stay up on our history a little bit. I had no idea this place even existed until now. So, but if you get a chance, come out, and if you enjoyed my video, y'all please like and subscribe. It helps my channel so much. I love making these videos, and so every chance I give a chance to get away from the house, I like to make videos. I've got another little trip coming up like really soon, so y'all, if you'll like and subscribe and follow me, you'll get updates on that. So hit the notification bell. You'll get notifications. So, but anyway, all that being said, y'all have a good one. Okay, y'all have a good day. Bye.